All right, I think it worked. Maybe, maybe not. And Jay, I did ultra low latency, so let me know how that treats you guys. If it's like blurry or if it actually works, or anybody for that matter. All right. Okay. It'll come. I did not post a link to it now. I mean, it's in this chat. If you go to this chat, just click, scroll up a little bit. Just click on it. The YouTube channel. It'll be right there. It should at least. Ah, that's fucking hot. That's where it just like disconnected. All right, so it is streaming. All right, so this YouTube is acted up. Then I'm on my end. I can't see the streaming stuff. Yeah, let me know how ultra low latency is. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna draw. Are you watching or no? I'm gonna draw a box. Let me know when you see the box. I'm gonna draw it right now. So ultra low latency, isn't it? I'm, I'm gonna go to low because that just took over 15 seconds. All right, we'll just stick it low. It's fine. That's crazy. Um, cool. Yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind just going in there, clicking on it, minimize it, mute it. I don't care what you do. That'd be greatly appreciated. It's just a live. I'm gonna be going over the same shit on the YouTube. I'm going over here, except I'm gonna give away less juice. I'm gonna try and bring some people into the community too, if we can. But in order to do that, I got to get views because I won't push it out to people. There won't be thumbnails. There won't be any of that shit. It's just going to be live, raw, the shit that we do, just minus all the sauce. You want that? You come to invest a share. Ooh, what about? Mm, mm, ¿Dónde está tu culo? Whatever. Are you guys in any trades, or is everybody just kind of sit on their hands? If you got short up here, good. I consider I'd hold it. I'd put my stop right above this wick. If we go higher, I'd take my profits and I would reconsider to get short again. If we break it and do something like that. But for now, it's a waiting game. I see how differently structured ETH is too. All right, like Bitcoin, we're all the way up here. What I showed on Link, Cardano, all this shit is we're up here. or significantly lower. But then again, we did have to change a character. We do have to flip unease. Yeah, it's a waiting game now. Soul. Yeah, see, it's. I mean, obviously it's structured different. Let's go to the hourly. Yeah, we're here. Everything's the same except for Cardano. Cardano looks like shit. Cardano looks. It looks very undecided. Yeah, Link even looks better. And then this. What's the 20? No, 15, 30 minute? Nothing really. So the 30-minute has it. No, it doesn't. Yeah. I would consider this a pull. That's what I don't get. Sometimes it doesn't register that stuff. So what I'm going to do, this would be this for me. Even though this wick's lower, I don't give a shit. I'm still pulling it this way. Yeah, thanks, Fuego. Yeah, I can't even tell who's in there right now. Or how it's working. Because it's like not connecting on my side. But clearly it is because Jay's watching. Oh boy, the fun stuff. The fun stuff. The joys of doing nothing and waiting. So much shit going on in these charts. Yeah, so all this is, guys, is the value area I pulled from here, from this consolidation. So, somewhere like that. You can look at this as one big one. Right, value area high up here somewhere, POC down here. Yeah, I don't love that. I think it could look better. What if I were to pull from the high to the low? It's the same. Would you look at that? Interesting. You can go down now. Stop it. Why is that working? Why is something went wrong? YouTube. Whatever. I'll minimize that. I don't give a shit. Value area low. Do we hit it? Oh, let's get this fuck out of here. Almost. I remember when we broke out of this. I remember this. Kyle was talking about this one for a while. Oh wait, no, I don't think it was that one. I'm sorry. It was this guy, way back here. This Jimmy John. I remember this guy. Anybody else getting on this action with Kyle when he did it? Yeah, something like this that has so much time behind it, you can absolutely draw a trend line, right? Boom, boom, boom. POC, you get that flip around here somewhere. Boom. What's that 3-day looking like? Same shit. 5-day. Okay, here we go. Right? Do we SFP that? Oh, almost. That's a weak break though. Yeah, this could just be one big pullback for another explosion, right? Structurally speaking. But then again, I'm not going to trust Link's structure over ETHs and Bitcoins. That's just not going to happen. Right? Bitcoin's bearish. I don't know why the 4-day doesn't pull, because it is. This is double top. I don't know if it broke. I think it did. Yeah, it broke. This is bad. Very, very bad. Unless you're short. Did we get a flip up there? Let's see something quick. Did we get a 4-hour flip? Yeah, okay, so the 4-hour the structure was very broad. What about the hourly? Hourly break in a retest. Excuse me. Let's see what the oscillator looked like. Man, it came down. This see, like this right here, the oscillator reset. We came up, lower high, higher high, hidden bearish. Boom, and we just freaking go, right? And this is also why it's important to take a bunch of profits along the way, because we come back up, you could have added. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, that's juicy stuff. I mean, it's so tough, right? Considering, let's just assume y'all bought low, like super low. Let's go up to the 4-day. Let's say y'all bought somewhere in this range here. I think this is a respectable range to buy. I know it's a lot, but it's a respectable range. You know, that 40 or that what is 20? Let's say, yeah, I mean, anywhere like here, like the 20,000 to 50,000. Yeah, 50,000. That's fair, right? But what do you think? You're thinking 150K. You're thinking 250, right? ETFs, woohoo! Nope. You look at this 4-day. You see this freaking. Look at this. Look at this bearishness, right? Look how steep this fucking. We SFP. We got this coming in. The second I saw like a red dot like that come in, because this is kind of where I called potentially the top if we break structure, and we did. Um, I know it's hard to do, right? Because you got a lot of fucking time, blood, sweat, and tears into figuring out when to buy. But um, you see that, you get this going on, you get some type of change in here. Even if you sold like down here somewhere, you know, like the 80, yeah, 80 to 88, 89, 90. That's a hell of a sell, because it's likely, hey, we come down here, we get another break or something. If we do, You buy again here, and you're buying back even more. And once it goes straight up to the moon, then you'll cry about it. Have anxiety, not sleep. Sounds about right, though, no? That's what we're here for. I want a tight chest. It's just like it just wants to be recovered, right? Every time we do something like that, too, guys, like this big move here on news, we come back, right? What was this? Look at right. I mean, this is on the broader scale. This is inauguration, no? Yeah, November. This is inauguration, and look, we're coming back. Well, whether we go up or not, it's a different story. But I'm just saying we come back for it. We came down, but fast by. What do? Fast by. We come back for it, and then we go. Boom. What am I doing here? Yeah, like, oh, I remember this short. Oh, this is a good short. There's trades to be had here, but remember, this is a whole big zone. This is how I look at it. One big zone right here. But what are we doing? I don't care about that right now. Erythrium? Let me see something quick. There it is. Thanks for whoever's watching YouTube. I can't tell if anybody is, but if somebody is or anybody, I appreciate you. I know it's the same thing. You don't have to be watching it, but just have it up and minimize it. Maybe smash a thumbs up. I don't know if it helps or not. I got to go through the whole freaking settings thing. Like there's like rules and stuff you got to meet before you get like recognized or like pushed out. And I know it has to do with like hours and likes or views or whatever amount of videos or some shit. Here we go. What did the numbers come in at? Anybody? I didn't even pay attention to. I just knew they were coming out. What the? What? Where'd they go? Okay. Well, that's stupid. Did the numbers come in above or below? Do we know? It's funny. My father called me yesterday, and he was asking about the about like how the markets work, and because he's watching the news, and everyone's shitting on Trump, and the market's dumped, and then they came back, and yeah, he's a Trump guy. He owns a small business. Like he's all for the tax cuts he wants to give to like him and whatnot, and he's just a fan. So he's trying to understand because every time you turn the TV on, it's for the other side. So he tries to get both sides. So and he has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. He doesn't have any money to invest or anything like that. But um, he was. It's like this. It's like they're saying we went down yesterday, but today we went up. Yes. I said the people that are complaining are the people who saw this and sold here, right? Who saw this and sold here because they don't know what the hell they're looking at, right? They're going by emotion, and then boom, we come up, and then they're really emotional and they're MF and everybody. But I still think we're coming down. If you look at the daily, it would make sense just to kind of come up and roll over, come up, roll over. I think, like if you look, we were just talking about this yesterday. I think like this drop here, right? What is this one? This was COVID, I think. Yep, December 21. Then we had 9/11, COVID. No, 9/11. This was the '08 market crash, real estate and everything else. The Big Short. I think we got to have a big move down like that. 57%. I mean, makes sense. What is this? 2020 January. So what is this? Biden? Just Biden being elected? Maybe. Yeah, I think we need a big correction for the greater good, long term, overall. This money. But shit's getting real when my dad asks questions because he has no idea what the fuck's going on. That's the moral of the story. Inflation was lower by 0.02. Okay, interesting. I saw somewhere yesterday that they posted about the Fed's considering raising the rates. Did I read that correctly, or was that a bunch of bullshit? Man, I tell you what, you guys are a lively bunch. And for anybody on the YouTube, I'm also on the Discord live, so that's who I'm talking to. Because although I've made a couple videos before, I've deleted them. This one's going to stay. Stupid waiting game. Wait, was there more today? Did I see that right? Tomorrow, 8:30. Oh, PPI month over month. At 10 a.m. What the hell? I don't even. I've seen this before. I don't even know what it is. Does it affect the price? Anybody know? Michigan consumer sentiment. I don't know. Look at this freaking retest on the dollar, man. I wish I saw this. That would have gave me. No, but see, if I saw this, I'd think Bitcoin and everything would be pumping, right? Because this means the dollar's looking like it wants to go down. It is, but it doesn't. I don't know. What do I have here? It's fucked up how this shit plays out, huh? When is this? April 2nd. Yeah, so see, it pumped with it, right? Kind of adversely a little bit. It's like lags. Very interesting. Hey, let's go. I read the Feds would probably not change the rate. Yeah, I mean that makes sense to me. I don't know. I mean a rate hike. I'm sorry. Better be in a short. That'd be freaking awesome. I think at least. Um, and that would make for a hell of a conversation with anybody who has friends who are very firm on the quantitative easing and the lowering of rate cuts. Because last year they said they'd raise by X amount of points by quarter two, and it's just they're way behind that number, right? Those people who just listen to the YouTubers who are just there for the views and just talk about it, and they listen to them too firmly, and we just look at the candlesticks. It's like, yeah, it doesn't look like it, but maybe. Here we are playing out. Doesn't look like it. So yeah, if it stays the same, it would make a lot of sense to me. A lot of. I think we need a little more blood in the streets before they start lowering, and I think it's going to be like, oh shit, we got to do something now, and then it'll be there. Right? I mean, if you look at it, I mean, once again, guys, keep zooming out. Is this one big double top? Right, boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Let's go to the 2 week. Actually, let's go to. No. What did I? Why did this get all screwed up? Like, right, this could be one big double top, come up, grab liquidity, come over. It looks like it's losing steam to me. Looks like it's losing steam to me. I mean, there was somebody on YouTube, some billionaire Asian dude who talks about borrowing, using debt to make money. Watched it a long time ago, and he swears he knows who made Bitcoin, and if we knew, we wouldn't even be investing, and it's all going to come crashing down one day because of who has it, and especially if it comes out who created it and who holds that power. Which I don't know, didn't make sense to me, but yes, I agree. Yeah, this looks like it's ready. It's ready to cool, man. It's ready to cool, whether we go up again or not. I mean, it's ready to cool, whether it's here, whether it's here, whether it's here. It just looks like it's ready to cool. And if it does, that's great, right? We'll look for longs. Get a 4-hour flip, look for that retest. Boom, we're gone. Right? We know a lot more now than we did down here, right, guys? Like we know so much more. So that's what we look for. Shit over here. Like imagine it's probably more. Yeah, it's easier to see here. Like imagine just having like a limit order set here, and everyone's like, "Well, you're crazy. We're not going back to 3 grand." COVID, boom. Right? I mean, it'd be a small position, right? Unless you can really define that. But on this wick, I don't know. Everyone would be shitting their pants. So for me, it'd have to be something that was already set and forget. Something like this. Whoa, my! What the? What? Negative 10,000? Anyone? Right? You'd have to be looking at this. It's a third, yeah. So pretty much whatever you put in here, you have to be willing to lose. Like I'd probably, keep my liquidation right around here somewhere, and just like whatever I put in, keep it on isolate and just lose it. Um, but you get that move up, and then technically speaking, what's your target, guys? Right? This high. Yeah, I know we blow through it, but this is you're taking the majority off the table here because this is your target, right? Oh, but we went up higher, but look right here, right? If you were doing the same thing here, you would have came back and wrecked you, and you wouldn't have made any money. You got to take your money. This is the only feasible target if we were to come back up. Same thing over here. Same thing over here, right? It doesn't always blast through. Sometimes we range, we bing bong around, right? Boom. SFP, what do we do? Come back down. We SFP, sort of, kind of. What do? We go up. Take a lot off the table here. Leave some to go. I mean, I wouldn't really consider any demand over here necessary, right? Because it's so freaking new. It didn't take much, right, to get I mean, I'm not saying there wasn't much. I don't know how much money was in it, but it didn't take much. Like it would take over here. It doesn't take that much to get it all the way up to here. So I wouldn't even say that we need to come back down to there, but um, we have liquidity here. I don't think this is unthinkable to come back down to 30. I'm sure it's scary for some people, but it's definitely not off the table here. However, you do want to see this purple legacy line hold. If not, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. If we don't hold that, better put your boots on, your rubber boots. What did we go down from here? 77. Does that what caused the bear market last time, guys? Does anybody remember? I don't remember. I was still really new. I remember this happening. I remember, I remember all this, but I don't remember why. Like, why did that happen? Was it just like, boom, market's done? Was there some sort of news? Did somebody tweet something? I don't fucking remember. I remember the start of the double top was, some was the meme coin shit. No, I mean, I could have swore I remember Elon tweeting something. It's insane the power of a silly tweet. Get rid of you. I don't need you. Either way, we're looking here. We get that flip, guys. We're going long. Right? Don't think we don't get those retracements because we have been. Right? Right. Look at this. We get the retracement. We may not touch, but we get it. Right? We have demand here. Boom. We get that retrace. We go. So don't be scared to when you think the bottom's in, right? Yeah, we SFP here, but we got some nice divergence coming in here, nice curvature, money flows coming out. I mean, there's a lot of reason to put something over here for a buy. Like I said, I wish I knew then what I know now. What do you mean that's a bear market bottom retracement? Like this, like with these bounces? We get it all over the place. You get in the bull market too. All right, we got it here. We can go to the last cycle you mean? Like over here? I mean this is the retracement here. But yeah, once we break, this is the retracement. Like this, the low literally is the retracement. How you want to pull, it's up to you. It could vary, but I mean, it doesn't. We don't get full, but I would definitely be pulling it from here because this is the start of that impulse, right? I would do it on the 5. I'm going to do it on the weekly. If we break, whatever. But I'm looking here, and it comes in perfect. Why do I have so many there? Hold on, get rid of that Jimmy John. Right? I mean, technically, I'd probably do something like that, but I'll go from here. We get it. These are all retracements. That's all it is. I say it like that. I mean, easier in hindsight, right? But we're noticing a trend, right? You see what it does. No, don't panic and just use it. And if you're wrong, well, the only reason I'm saying that is 'cause I can't tell you how many times I said, why don't I listen to myself? You put in all these freaking hours, draw all these stupid lines and boxes and this and fib and value area, and you see it worked, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. We come down, it looks scary, you don't do it, boom, you would have made a bunch of money. Instead, you're freaking chasing, losing money. How many people can relate to that, huh? And did I answer what you were talking about, Wagner, please? I mean, yeah, eventually right here we didn't, right? But I mean, you had a hiccup in the expected area, right? Like that's probably the POC that we're sitting on. Let's go low to high. No, value area high, we're teetering on. We do come down though. POC, boom. I think this is steep. And then even for the downside too, right? It's just um, on the when you're going up, right? You're in price discovery, so it's a little different. But if you drop down your time frames, you get in it too. Not always, but for the most part, right? Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. We break, we retest, we go. Right? Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, model 2. We go up, we SFP. 1, 2, we SFP at double top. And we don't get the retracement here, at least on the daily. Maybe we have something on like the 4-hour hourly here, but then when you're chasing too, like I'm just gonna ignore that because it's just easier to do so, right? And now what are you looking for? You're looking for this retracement. We came in. Look at that, right? Just because we get into it doesn't mean it's invalidated, right? We're still looking for that. We're still in here. You got a flip. Let's see. Okay, so that's a big move up. We get internal. Let's see 1 hour looks like. Oh my God, doesn't that look pretty though? Right? You get the SFP, you break, boom. You're like, shit, I missed it. What am I gonna do now? Let's see. Let's see if we can come back up. Boom. And you're in, and you're off to the races. And you get 1, 2, 3, model 2, and you're off. Once again, hindsight 2020, I understand. But you see it here, right? Don't panic. I mean, if you wanted to chase, you could have. But you need to understand that that's a terrible box. This is the bounce zone. We bounce, we come up, and then we go. Don't be naive. Remember. Perfect. This is what we're here for, guys. We're studying this shit, right? Oops. Thank you. No, I can go. It's fine. Like yesterday, like I said, I had a limit order here on the 2-hour OBIM, and then I was doing laundry, so I wasn't paying attention. I took it off. Why? Why did I take it off? Because I didn't trust myself. At what point do you start frickin' trusting yourself? And then I would have been looking there. Or you could be waiting for the flip. You know what I mean? You can have full TP down here, 50% down here, but you're waiting for like a 5 minute flip to get out. You know, because it may just plummet. Who knows? You know, it went up fast and may come down fast. But I didn't. And that kept me up last night. Hallie woke up at 3:22. That's like her witching hour. Like that 2:30 to 3:30, she wakes up every night. I couldn't go back to sleep. I was up till 5. Just staring at the ceiling. Do I get a cup of coffee? Do I just start? Do I get to work? This is nice, guys. This looks really good. Like it's going to work out without me. Let's go to this first high. I mean, if we're talking, you know, this internal high and low, if we're making a range out of that, like we just broke back in, like are we looking 1,200 and then as low as 1,000 before a bounce? That is. Or are we looking at the other one here? I'd probably be looking at this. That still puts us at 1,200. Who's in here? Who may remember? Wagner, do you remember that strategy that Jeremy taught us? If you can unmute for 2 seconds. The one with the, oh fuck, I don't know what that means, dude. I don't remember what it was called. I was so green. I was so fresh. It had to do with the first two 30-minute candles of the open. And then I'm pretty sure it was, actually, no, let me open a different one here because I have this set for me my personal. I think it was the first two 30-minute candles, right? Where's New York? Is this New York? Yeah. So what you would do, go to the 30-minute, and then I'm trying to figure out if it was a 5-minute close or not. I think it was a 5-minute close. Let's just see where it's less choppy. This will help. Let's get rid of you. Let me know if anything juicy is happening. So I'll go over this Monday, but it's going to take 2 seconds. And then when I back tested this, I don't know if you remember when I went to Oregon for a wedding last year or the year before, but I did this I did 100 weeks back test and it was like 60%. It was like 70% if you took out Saturdays and Mondays, I believe, but I don't remember. I know for a fact it was Saturdays. Here, all right, let's just go here. It doesn't really matter. So you're going to take the first two 13-minute candles of open for the New York. New York is green, right? So you take this high. Oh, it's Tokyo. This high to this low. This is your range. Whoa, easy killer. I think you need a 5-minute close outside of that range. And that's where you go, right? So boom, this is our range. We close the 5-minute out here. Knowing what I know now, now I have a short bias. So let's see some. I do want to test this. I'm just going to give you what he would talk about, but I don't remember the exact details. No. Short. 786 above the high. Target the low. Let's see some here. And keep in mind when I do this shit, guys, I don't remember what the hell I even just canceled out because it's dumb shot. Yeah, so it doesn't play out here. Or was it a 30-minute candle close? See, I don't remember. That's what I got to remember. Let's try it up here. Yeah, you got played again, right? 1, 2. We broke out. Problem with this though is how the hell do you? What do you? What are you gonna short down here? And yeah, we rip. Well, that's 15 minutes. I'm sorry. Where's the 30-minute? 1, 2. So we close up here. So you would have longed up here. It would have worked. You include the wicks. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Maybe something you can add. I could have sworn it was a 5-minute close after that. Let's try this one. No, for sure. Make sure you back test it though. Don't just start logging shit that's not back tested. Back test it. Document. And I had it documented. My wife threw out my notebook because it got wet. So I probably couldn't have made out what I had in it anyways. But document the strategy, document the percentage, give it a check or an X. This is more of a um, set it, forget it type of thing, right? Just let it happen. Don't let it happen. It would do, it is what it is. Um, like maybe it's just like a target of a 2 to 1 per se, right? So first candle to second candle, it's all on that first candle for the 30-minute. Let's go to the 5. So the question is, where do you put your stop loss? Right now, we got a 5-minute close here. Like, let's see, does it play out or does it go up? Okay, so what I would have done, right, the right thing to do would be if you are taking this close, you got to put it above. Or do you wait and see if we get a little bit of a retrace? Right? Maybe you want to see us come into, I don't know, something like this, right? And once again, if you're going to limit or something, do the 786 above that most recent high, the protected high, because you're shorting, and you target the low. And what do we have here? The 3.7 to 1, right? And that's just that could be a free trade of the day, right? You see it, maybe you you pull your range, you set an alarm on the top and the bottom. Well, I guess actually these broke out to the top. Yeah, they did. They closed in the top to the 5. That would have fucked it up. Yeah, I'm sure this is something we could play with. I'm sure it's something we could fine tune. But it's like every strategy, right? It may be lights out, one day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 quarter, and then all of a sudden the market shifts and it doesn't work anymore, at least as reliably. But that's part of the game. Yeah, see, like this would be nice, right? Use a 15-minute, come down. You're even if you're not going to do, you see an SFP of the 786. You get in here. You want if your theory is correct. Your theory is correct. Boom. You're saying we're not going to go above that high again. You're targeting this low. That's funny. It's the same 3.76. Obviously this doesn't include fees, but boom, it's a free 3 to 1. I don't know if anybody wants to back test this. um, It's the problem is it's going to take. You should back test it every New York Open. You got to test it a few different ways, right? I would do the 5 minute, the 10 minute, the 15 minute on the breakout, on the 618, on the 786 retest, and then if you're going to do it, I would just honestly do um, above the most recent swing high, protected high, or if we get an SFP the 786. I mean, there's so many different ways you can do it. So many different ways. All I did when I tested it was I took the breakout and I covered the high and I targeted a 2 to 1. I didn't even try and go any more than that. I literally just did a 2 to 1. Oh, he definitely does. He's not around anymore though. He's not here. Hmm. No, for in his trading or just in general. Ah, that's too bad, man. I think about him from time to time. I miss his. He kept everybody honest, right? He had really good questions, and he wasn't afraid to say, "Wait, that doesn't make sense. Why are you doing that?" It would piss some people off. I would love to see it though, because he wasn't wrong. Yeah, that's too bad, man. Well, when you talk to him again, definitely tell him I was asking about him because I literally I just deleted a bunch of like old messages from my DMs, and he was one of them. Me and him had a couple conversations. Yeah, this is still playing out decent. Yeah, see now before I talk about this, I gotta fine tune it though. Is Jeremy here? I don't think so. Let me go to investor share. I don't think he would have had a reason to leave. I mean, he like who the heck is Coffee Cat? Is that him? It's got to be him, no? If I know, but if you type in at Jeremy, Coffee Cat pops up. Let me see some. I'm just gonna send him. I'm gonna boom. I want to say it was like a 5 minute, and it had to be above the 200 or some shit. Now that you bring that up, yeah, it was upwards of. It was when I did it. Once I took out Saturdays, it was like 70%. Mm, we'll keep the 200. Yeah, like we're below it, right? So it would make sense we close outside of it. Like you're looking for shorts, right? We come up, we come down, come back up. You're looking for a short. But then again, we're doing this anyways, guys. We're doing it with our market structure. It's the same thing. This is just kind of like a mindless. Um, who, Jeremy? Oh, he stopped doing crypto a long time ago, even before he left, though, right? He started dabbling in like the forex or something like that, and then that wasn't even going well. Yeah, I mean, not for nothing. I loved him. Ryan was a good dude, but he was very stubborn. So I don't know the willing to adapt. Maybe not the best. He was too. He was too smart. He's too smart. Yeah, well, that's why. Yeah, exactly. Well, that goes to my point too. Like you guys are putting this freaking time, right? Just fucking listen. Listen to yourself. Yeah, look at this. But we're below, playing with it. below, boom, boom. I mean, yeah, it's. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like that's why I would love to see how this plays out because sometimes it just rips, right? Boom. But what would be the like or the win rate and the percentage gains if you were to wait for a retrace on these, right? Because Bitcoin's ranging more often than not. It just so happens that lately we're going down, um, right? So would it make sense to wait for this retest here to come back down for that two to one, 3 to 1, 4 to 1, whatever you want to do? Who wants to test that out? Who's got nothing but time on their hands? It's actually a good thing to. It's a good thing to play with, but it's definitely not a waste of time. Um, you know who may remember that? Bully may remember, but I feel like he's gonna be like me. Like I remember part of it, but not the whole thing. I'll message him. Here we go. Get rid of this. Who? Cabans. Oh shit! I forgot about him. I mean, I can't hate. It's a tough market. It's definitely not for everybody. I mean, as long as you're making money, you do what you got to do. Um, all right, bully answered already. Aren't you supposed to be at work, motherfucker? Cabans. Wow. And what's his name? Ben. Ben was OG. Here he is. Bully Barry. Question: do you remember what the like that the coffee cat whatever it is hour after New York Open what that strategy was? Was it a 5 minute close out of that zone? Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's what I'm thinking is different. Oh fuck. That's not what I'm talking about. We're talking about two different. I do remember that. We're talking about two different strategies. Shit, we suck again. Nah, it didn't resonate with me well either. That's fair. Yeah, he was another one who was very advanced, very smart. It was tough to follow, especially being new for me. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. I'll do a little digging this weekend then, see if I can find it. Well, no, it was you take the first 2 30-minute candles, right? Wicks included. You make a range out of it basically, and then I thought it was the first 5 minute candle to close outside of it. That's your bias for the direction of the day. Then you just shoot for like a 1 to 2 or 2 to 1. Yeah, exactly. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you. Hmm. Right. Yeah, I believe it. 100%. Who said? Someone said Brian. Was that Archie? What's up, brother? I'm gonna be right back. Though, give me 2 seconds. All right, I'm back. Yeah, Fuego. I won't go over it if I can't nail it down. That's for sure. I'm gonna reach out to some people, see what they remember. Oh, it's the Coffee Cat Hour. I don't know if it's the same thing. So it's called right, Wags? The bully's in. I am small bag. Um, I don't like it sucks, right? When we had these big moves because I wanted to consolidate more before I give a signal to people. So I did take something. I got like around here somewhere on ETH, but that we're bullish on. Oh, Bitcoin. Sorry. Let me turn this. Yeah, I mean, no, it's not. We never took the low. Oops. Yeah, yeah, we just didn't. It's in. That's why everyone's like, "Oh, it's double bottom." Like, yeah, but make sure you're taking your profits because technically we didn't flip. Yeah, I mean, to me, this is just our short zone, and we hit it. We just happen to go up fast. When we go up fast like that, everyone's like, "Yeah, we're going." It's like, dude, just stop. Like Trump, all that happened was Trump said he's pausing tariffs for 90 days on some people, and this move was inevitable to come anyways. It just happened fast. I have no idea. I mean, I'm going to do it on ETH. Oh, because it's the same thing. Then we came back. So you do. Yeah, this we could just be coming down for a retest, right? We could be coming down, you know, because Ethereum did break bullish, right? ETH did have a bullish break, but we came up into our short zone. Yep, and a 4 hour one too. So, but we could be just coming down, right? We could be boom, 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 come down, and then we can go. So that's very possible. Or we can do a model one. Let's see. Yeah, right. Model two would be more likely, in my opinion. Yeah, Bitcoin didn't. Well, from the dump on Tuesday, they Bitcoin surpassed that high, the Tuesday high. If that's what you're talking about, Bully. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, it didn't. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, Kyle's here. Hey, Kyle. How we feeling, brother? Yeah. How are we feeling, brother? I don't know why I can't talk. Yeah. I know numbers, not words. Everyone leave me alone. But not just numbers. Numbering. Yeah. That's okay. He texted me on the side. He making sure Billy wasn't starting no shit. Yeah. I mean, we have trigger waves. That's the thing, right? So we have, I think it's a 4 to 6 hour. Yeah, 4 hour. Oh, yeah, shit. You're right. Give or take, however you want to look at it. Mm-hmm. Not too bad. All right. Excuse me. Did we come down enough yet? That looks like a golden pocket bounce to me. Hell yeah. On the Ethereum. I don't know if we touched on the Bitcoin, though. It's going to be close. Ethereum. Yeah, Bitcoin didn't come down nearly enough. Mm-hmm. This one here, yeah, same. Same. If when I tell you my stop loss when this happened, I was like, I put it here. I was like, now let me pick it up a little bit. It was right here. I mean, it was right there. And I don't have breaks like that, man. I don't do it. It doesn't give it to me. Don't do this to me. Oh, it does it. Well, I was very optimistic. I was like, oh, nice. We're pumping into this info. Like this is great, right? Because typically you pump in, you dump out, and vice versa. So don't let bully talk to you that way. You know, bully, you don't know shit. And once again, for anybody on YouTube, I am talking in the Discord live, so I am not as crazy. Yeah, I literally just click the button, just saying shit. That see now, why you gotta ask questions nobody wants the answers to? I don't know because it's not working. Let me see some here. Jay's gonna be in there. Jay's got my back. If Jay's not in there, I'm gonna feel like such a dick. Let's see something. I have one viewer. I have one viewer. Somebody get the fuck in there. Huh? Yeah. Uh, yeah. I had some help from the people. Was it Archie? Archie, were you the one that was helping me? It's all been a blur lately. I think it was Archie. Archie helped me big time on it. And then I've done 2 streams or 3 streams of just like, all right, let's play with some buttons here, and then I've just deleted them. No, it just you have to verify by you have to do a 24-hour verification, and then I mean it's not like there's other rules to be met for it to be pushed out to people. But if I send it to you, you can see it. Well, I just all I want to do is do lives, man. Just do this stuff like I'm doing. I don't want to edit. I don't want to do it, right? And I'm not looking at freaking meme coins. I'm staying true to that. Um, I don't know if you're full of shit or not. I don't know if I trust you to touch my shit. Sabotage. Um, but no, and then like just have like the investor share Fanova link in there. Just some stupid stuff. See if we can get the right people, some more right people in the community. But just as like a branding thing, you know what I mean? That's really all it is. Nothing crazy. ChatGPT says it may help with documentation for tax purposes. What the? Yeah, I don't understand. I don't want to open a new live. It's fucking childproof. Later date. That's fine. We're good now. I have one viewer. Do I have 2 now? I don't. You guys fucking suck. Thanks for the support. Just fucking minimize it. Jay's still here. Yeah. Oh, you're damn right. Get the fuck in there. Dude, I can't stand you sometimes. Real talk trading, but real is like fishing reel. REEL. It's in the chat. If you just scroll up a little bit. Yeah, Jay. I knew you had my back, Jay. Fred, thank you, Fred. Mr. Fred. I said, just do it. You can just minimize it. Just leave it. I need the time. I need the hours. No, I come up if you search in YouTube. You just got to scroll down a little bit. Started from the bottom, now we eat. Started from the bottom, now the whole team fucking eat. Well, like I said, the OBS is working great, but the YouTube is acting up. I live in a 700 square foot apartment, and there's shit, baby shit everywhere. I don't, I'll show you guys that in the live, but it doesn't need to be on YouTube. You know what I mean? What's the difference? YouTube doesn't need to see that. I don't care if you guys see it, but YouTube doesn't need to see it. I brought up moving my desk, just pivoting my desk. And you'd think I punted my child across the fucking house. I don't know. So that's not going to happen. Huh? I don't know what you're saying. Stupid Canadian service. I mean, I'd love to. If we can get like a little 1 minute flip here, right? Or even if it's an internal one, I don't care. We SFP'd. We can do that. Maybe I'd feel comfortable. I'm not going to add because I haven't TP'd any. Um, Even though it's not a big position, I still like this is like a long spot for me. You know what I mean? So it's like kind of tough. I'd rather it come up a little more. What, oh, the Bitteroo. Oh yeah. Okay, there you go. Yeah, it's definitely more spread out. All right, Justin. Later, brother. By the way. What am I doing here? All right. Cross your fingers and toes. Let's pray. You can dump now. It's literally the same thing that Bully was talking about, kind of, sort of, not really. Actually, Kyle may remember the. I doubt it. He has so much fucking going on, but it is. You take the first two. I don't know why, but he was firm on the first two 30-minute and not the hourly candles. Get rid of Tokyo. Get rid of that. Of New York, you could probably do it in anything, but for argument's sake, I'm just going to stay here. And it works better in ranging environments. I do remember that. Let's see what happens here. So you're going to take the first two 30-minute candles, wick and all. Let's just see here. Okay, here you go. I just typed in sessions. It's just trading sessions. Yeah. Is that make sure it's 9:30? Okay, yeah. You're gonna box it out, and then the first 5 minute candle close you get outside of it. I think that was at the 5 minute. Oh, here it is. Baby, come back. I lost it already. No, I want to get back into like the range that we were in where we're not so much trending. Let's see. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but yeah, okay. So this is the range. The first closes up top. So you would have got wrecked here. But you wait for a candle close, and then that kind of gives you a bias on the day. Um, let's see if this one works. I mean, this one clearly works. Let's just go from here. Where's 10 o'clock? Maybe that. Yeah, see, we get our candle close, we come in a little bit, and then we go down. So you literally you can take that, or you can look for a retest. Let's just say you made it perfect somehow, right? You take a swing high, and you target a 2 to 1, and it does hit for the most part over here, or a 1.5 to 1. Someone's gonna have to back test it. I'm gonna find out the rules, but yeah. So I back tested it like last year, the year before. I think it was last year, maybe 2 years ago. Who the hell knows? And it was like 62 or 65%. And when I removed 2 days, one of them was Saturday, one of them was like Wednesday or Monday, and it went up to over 70% win rate. At 2 to 1s above swing high, literally just taking the breakout and going up. But then again, I also think I did it on Solana. I did some on Bitcoin, but then I did more on Solana because I was trading a lot of Solana at the time. Um, yeah, I mean that's all. Hold on. Well, yeah, this is even if you don't automate it, right? Even if you just draw the box, you draw your lines, you have your alerts, and it's like, all right, you know what, fuck it. When unless I see my bigger picture playing out, fuck it, I'm going to take a 2 to 1. When you're going, if you want to see how often it does a 3 to 1 or a 4 to 1, go for it. If you want to see, with the how many times do we get a retest? Does it make sense to wait for a retest, right? Because all this is come down, come on, trading view, come down, boom, we break out, we retest, and then we go. So there's just so many different ways to do it. I just don't want to do it again. Can't make me. It'd be something like this. Yeah, absolutely. I only tested it on New York. I did 100 weeks back test on a flight across the country to Oregon. Yeah, yeah. So we'll go. I'll figure out what the actual rules are for the breakout, and then, I mean, it's just like anything. I'm not going to take anybody's word on the accuracy of it. I'm going to want someone to really back test it that's really going to give a shit and try. Because, like I said, things change. Ranging environment to trending today versus yesterday. I mean, right? Things don't always play the same. That's why I did 100 weeks, because it's like, all right, it say it works the first 20 weeks, but we're the market's rhyming, but then like the next 10 weeks, it's like it has like a 15%. It's like, okay, well, now I need to shift and truly identify how to figure out when to use this, right? Whether it's above or below the 200, the 5 minute 200, the 30, the 1 hour 200. I'm gonna have to. It's probably in the archive. Maybe I'll sit down and just go through a bunch. I got to talk to Kyle, but I'll get the rules. I feel like overlearning is part of the process. I feel like losing money on meme coins and losing money in general by over leveraging is part of the process. It shouldn't be, but it is, right? Um, I mean, I definitely did that. I mean, Wagner will tell you I had analysis paralysis for the longest time, trying to find the magic strategy, magic indicator, putting this strategy and this strategy and that indicator together. It just doesn't work. It doesn't. Mm-hmm. 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 Well, I mean, the problem is like if somebody did figure it out, they're not going to tell the world, right? Because they're going to make their millions on it. But I want everybody. Yes, it's a percentage game. You know, when the numbers make sense, you fucking do it. That's all it is. Like we're looking for the magical. Well, I was looking for the magical strategy, the magical indicator, but I don't need 100%. I need 60% at 2 to 3 to 4 to 1s. You know what I mean? Like that's what you need. And when I was doing all the back testing, it just I didn't do it that way. You know, oh, it's good enough, not good enough. But go ahead. No, I didn't touch that stuff. It's above my thought process. Yeah, I never even considered actually doing that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I haven't. I haven't tried. Let's see something here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Kyle, is Jeremy still here, or is he just like is he gone living his best life? No, Kyle's here. He's definitely just multitasking per usual. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I gotta go back to the arc. Let's see. Log in. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Yo. Say it again. No, I have not. I mean, how long is his stuff on it? Like, is it something I can go over in like a half hour to an hour? Oh, hell no. Yeah, no. I mean, if you watch and you're like, I think you're missing something, you should check it out, maybe. But uh, no, fuck that. Yeah, I hear you good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. He just wants that clean look, that visual. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, so not for nothing, the two candle rule is good, especially when you need rules. But there are times to bend them. There are times you will see some. Like so, like if I go on a 30 minute right, and it's like not a two candle rule. Well, on a 24 it is. Well, all right. I mean, come on, what's the big deal? You know what I mean? Um, like that's why the top down's so important. Like, all right, yeah, all right, I'm looking for a 30 minute, but it's really a 24 or a 15. But I don't know. Like, there's ways to bend them in times and reasons. So when you get there, sometimes all you need is the visual. Let's see what happens. When the fractal structure is still bullish. I see what he's looking at. But what's the point of that? Uh huh. Yeah, I mean, there's external, internal, and then there's fractal inside of that as well. I just don't. I didn't go over it all because that's just I don't need to give everybody an overload, and it's really not that important because if you're looking at the daily and you're looking at its fractal, well, that's probably the 1 hour anyways, right? That's probably the 1 hour external. So uh, unless you're trading these super low time frames, I don't find them very necessary in my strategy. Hmm. That's my thing. And plus, I do like the confluence of my oscillator for the most part. Like, so I'm doing my top down anyways. So I'm not going to sit here, open the daily, and say, okay, this is that. This is internal. Only time I'll do that is if like I really wouldn't because like the internal on the daily may be like the 6 to 8 hour external, the 4 hour external. So there's really no reason for me to do it. It's very yeah, it's very few and far in between where you'll find a reason for it. And don't get me wrong, you will. I just can't think of it right now. Um, or like everything is. Well, oh yeah, actually, no, like this, right? So if you're looking at Bitcoin, right? This is the 1 hour to the daily market structure. It's the frickin' same. Maybe even 2 day. I don't even know. Yeah, the 2 day too. So, all right. So now maybe, yeah, maybe I am going to use the 1 hour internal, right? Because it's the same pull. Let's uh let's see if we get like an internal flip here. If we get an internal 1 hour flip and we get an external 5 minute, maybe that's the juice I need to enter this trade. That's a little extra confluence, right? When it's such a wide range, because it's not every day where you have a daily and a 1 hour market structure on the same page. But anyways, that's very interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. What the fuck, Toe Rogan? You're still here? I haven't seen you in months. Yeah, like the oscillator's bleeding. This is rejecting. Come on. I knew. Um, I the second we started putting in this double top, I was like, dude, this is just all we're doing. We just moved into our area of confluence a little faster just because of a pause in tariffs, which is not long term bullish. So I just didn't think it was sustainable. Whether we bounce from here or not, I just had a hunch we were going to come down first. It's good, man. Hope all is well. Definitely been a while. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's good to study all this shit. It really is. Whether you use it or not, I think the most important thing is to know when it's valid to use, when it's valid to not, when it's for you, when it's not. Like you got to know your own personality. Um, but if you the second you get a good understanding and you've been staring at the candles for long enough, right, and now you understand the market structure at least somewhat, you can really, like you said, you can put this stuff in 2x and you can start to pick out what you want to implement or whatever catches your ear. It makes it a lot easier. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Market structure, supply and demand, Fibonacci. It's a hell of a thing. So have you been studying what, like the charts and stuff, strategies, or something else? Nice. For anybody who doesn't know what we're staring at, um, I'm looking at ETH just I like the way it looks. It looks like it has more room to bleed than Bitcoin does. It's also very clean. Um, if we were to go down, that is. We're looking at this potential short, and you should already be in it. I have a small position. I was a little late. It is not one worthy of me giving the signal because I'm not gonna. If I'm not ahead of the game, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to potentially put anybody's money at risk. Plus, we were on a hot streak up, so we didn't have to reject there. But we're looking. This is where you would have gotten in, right? If I can get rid of that fib, it doesn't matter. You pull fib, top to bottom, like this. Right, on this move, you could pull it from the impulse. I mean, you got to figure out what makes you happy. Um, but right, we come down, we come back up after yesterday's pause of tariff news. Come back up, come into our short zone. Right, we didn't quite come into our supply zone, but we did come into that Fibonacci on ETH. Granted, Bitcoin did go up a little higher, right? It did go into its supply, right, that we were looking at, something like this. So it did come into it, hit the golden pocket on Bitcoin too, but it hit it on ETH. We had was it a 5 minute, 15 minute maybe, 5 minute change. If you really want to get down nitty gritty, I was looking at the 2 minute when I entered. Came in, we changed, retest, and I got in somewhere down here. I was like I said, I was late. And I wasn't sure if we were going to just, kind of chop around, come down, and then go back up, right? This was an important low, and we were already kind of close, so I wasn't going to give that signal. But that's what we're looking at. Some people got in. Um, Looking for the continuation, potentially. To the downside, continuation down. And or a bounce. This would be the real bounce area for me, depending on how you pull your fib. Had a new strategy. You want to share it with me? With us? Or with me on the side? Yeah, you can't just throw it in here and not fucking put this juice. It's like giving us French fries and not even throwing salt and ketchup on those. Fucked up. I want dry French fries. I have no idea what I'm talking about, guys. No idea. Thanks, Jen. Oh my god. I gotta start stretching. Softball starts in 2 weeks, guys, and I am not feeling like I can move very fast. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, I'm weird. I uh, I like to erase and redraw a lot. Um, right, like I know what these lines are. This big one. Granted, I don't really need this one. This is just zoomed out on Ethereum, but I know what I'm looking at here. And then if I get overwhelmed, I'll really just freaking delete it and I'll start over. Um, of like um, what's relevant now type of thing. And I feel like it keeps me honest. It keeps me fresh. Right. And sometimes it can be a bit much, but I keep having to do my top down right like over and over and over. And sometimes it could be a pain in the ass and or make you see something that's not there. But I kind of like it. No, I get it. That's like some advanced stuff. I'm not advanced, man. I'm just here, just clicking buttons, drawing lines, labbing my lips. It wasn't me. Um, I'm on Mac, but it's a Windows button, whatever that is. On because I don't have a Mac keyboard. Yeah, see, I'm doing it now. If you look now, I'm trying to draw a line. See what it's doing? Bouncing. And if you touch it, you're good. Yep, yep. I have one new mention. Oh, Kyle wrote a fucking essay. What do you got here, Kyle? Anything good? Oh boy. We broke the trend on the Ruppel chart. I like it. Um, Kyle, on the InvestaShare side, you just got to do my Bear Gang app, so I can at these peoples. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you even said it. Basically, I'd wait for the daily close, target the daily or the weekly naked VWAP, and send. Fucking got me. I don't even use the regular VWAP. Let's find out. Well, no way to find it. I'm gonna assume it's a VWAP that's not touched, but you said weekly. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how you do that. Is that are you pulling like an anchored VWAP? That's nice, man. Yeah. So the R&R is good. Hey, did you see? You haven't been here, so I doubt it. Go back to what was it, guys? The 10th, March 10th, and watch my market structure video in the archives, and then watch the next Monday, and then that next Monday. There's 3 Mondays in a row. I don't know if the next two are there. Kyle's been super busy, but that first Monday should be. Um, Kyle, fix it. Not like you're doing anything. Thanks, Jen. Thanks for pointing that out. While we have Kyle here, beat him with a club. Come on, Cap, figure it out. And we're dumping. All right, so let's see what we got here. So I'm going to assume, let's just say, I'll go to the daily. It'll be easier to see there. You're damn right. Bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da, bum, bum, bum. Tuesday. All right, so Monday to Sunday. What's the common wash for the previous days? Yeah, exactly. That makes sense, Kyle. I see. Um, so I feel like I can just pull a naked, right? If I'm gonna, excuse me, I feel like if I'm gonna zone this out, like why could I not, like, you know? And now I'm just looking in my special box, right now. Get rid of some of this garbage. What color do y'all want? Oh yeah, sure. I'm definitely doing this wrong. Tell you what, I'm happy you're happy, bro. This is what I feel about that. Ready? Boop, 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 boop. I hope it works. If not, definitely check out that March 10th. Um, we've come a long way here, man. Constantly learning, constantly evolving. Uh, I don't know if you've been paying attention here at all, or if you've just been in and out, or if you're just coming back today. Because like, I literally haven't seen you in freaking months. Um, Market structure, supply and demand, Fibonacci. That's really all you need. SFPs. That's it. Done. He's at any time frame. Yeah, we once when we have time, maybe we'll go over it. I'm just not going to sit here and try it, and I'm going to be doing it wrong. I'm going to waste everyone's time. All right, guys, you want to know how smart I am? We got pizza last night. It was fucking delicious. It fucked my stomach up. But we had 2 slices left, and I wanted a quick breakfast, so I had those 2 slices. And my stomach is not well again. We're going to power through. But I don't feel good now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. All right, here we go, guys. Ethereum to $500. That's a joke. I've made pizza before, Toe, but I'm not going to lie to you. New Haven style pizza is the best pizza in the world. And I have like the top, like 4 out of the top 10 in the country right down the street. So I'm too lazy to make it. I'd rather just buy it. Like if you do like the bar stool thing, one bite, everyone knows the rules, whatever the fuck it's called. Um, Literally, like his like 4 or 5 of his top 10 are within a 10-minute drive of me in the country. We have good pizza here. Pizza, pizza. But I did make pizza in Italy, and it was so fresh, so light. That was the biggest difference, right? When you make it, just so fluffy. What are you doing? No, just staring at some candlesticks. You know, actually, this is actually a pretty good trade here, right? If you took it this week's, we broke it. You're waiting for the retest in the higher time frame of it. Hmm. Hmm. Damn. Look at it go. Oh, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh, would you be mine? Mm. All right, I'm gonna end the YouTube right now. I don't have time for this shit no more. I'm gonna stay in here, but I'm gonna get off the YouTube. Thanks for whoever hopped in.